This is a fun matchup. Team comes in ranked in the top 10, but walking into a snake pit, a hostile environment, trying to escape with a W. Welcome to Rice Stadium in Houston, the home field of the Rice Owls. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on a squad from the American, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Hits it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Now comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And third and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes the punter onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So Rice's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready, because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and often.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Makes the catch downfield. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the running back takes the handoff. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Pass is caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. QB decides to keep it here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Carney. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. So it's Rice in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rice. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
That penalty sets up the offense with a 1st and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last...
Deep shot toward the end zone. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get themselves back into this game.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
He's swarmed by the defense. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Makes a quick catch. Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Breaks in open space. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air. And
the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get to pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Powers through. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. For the first half here, Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First down. Looking to throw the football. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. Running game is working. We'll stick with it on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They're going to run it. Crosses the 10-yard line. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Carney. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry-up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Touchdown, Owls! And that will give them the lead now. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Return begins inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Gets the first and still running. They can't stop him. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The pocket breaking down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. No huddle here for the offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense right into the line, cranking up the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. The last possession was a 1-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. The back's got it. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense, because he could take off.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. It's a quarterback keeper. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. A short completion at the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
WSP.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Nice live.
It's a draw play. Oh, what a move. First down and more. He's still running. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short. Finds the tight end. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. In the red area, it's Flanagan. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass hot, can he get in? Touchdown, Rice. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's a sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Look out, off and running.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rice offense is out there again. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down after a short gain there. That last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up a second down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And the back gets the football. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they claim the lead here in the final couple minutes. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense makes their way on the field. Here we go. Desperation time in the final minute. Down 3. What can they come up with? Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run game.
He's looking deep here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing him the game.
As the first down is still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there. Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down to start on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's good for a first down near the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. They call the draw play here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Bringing pressure. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. Well, they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't